Hi, my name is Mac from Wavescrate. I'm going to be showing you guys our new instrument, Multiverse. Multiverse was coded by Hayes Audio, or HZE, who is also a well-renowned sound designer and developer. This is our first collaboration together and our first collaborative instrument. Multiverse is a sampler. It comes with 5 audio slots, 8 effects, and 5 separate filters for each of those audio slots, both high pass and low pass. Each filter also has a filter modulation with a frequency source and different waveforms you can choose from. Let's start off with something simple. I'm going to go to our one-shots from our Wavescrate packs. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's drag this in here. And we can drag it however many times we like. I usually like to take the same sound and duplicate it around 3 or 4 times. You'll see why here in a second. With all the controls reset, here's what it sounds like. It's loud. Let's turn the master volume down. We also don't need the stereo width to be at 200. Let's get it down to 100. Nice. Different volume and different pitch you can control. And you could also control the octaves too. To reset anything, just double click. This is where the fun part starts to happen. Start randomizing. We just took a simple one-shot sound and turned it into a crazy soundscape pad. By doing this, you don't have to keep finding new sounds. You can make different sounds out of the ones you already have. So instead of randomizing, what exactly do we have here? We have different playback modes, a time section, a movement section, a color section, and a master section. Let's play with these sections one by one. First, let's start off with the playback modes. The layer option allows you to play everything polyphonically. If you want these to act as round robins or multi-keys, shout out to Keon, we're going to have to turn the layer feature off. Now, even though I'm playing polyphonically, it's going one by one. It's cycling through. Now, if you press the random mode and the layer mode is still off, then instead of just cycling from 1 through 5, it'll cycle randomly. The random octave playback mode allows, well, I'm pretty sure you can tell, random octaves. That's hard. It's one of my favorite modes for when it comes to doing textures and nice, glitchy, crazy stuff, like our first plugin, Evermotion. Now, if you have all 3 active, then you can create some crazy tones. Now, everything is being activated and played at the same time while it has a random octave. Below these modes are 2 functions, the reverse function and the loop mode function. As you see, the numbers represent the audio slots to see which one is affected. We can reverse all of these and see what it sounds like. The reverse function with the random octave is my favorite way to use Multiverse. The second and last function of playback mode is the loop mode, which of course has the same controls as the reverse. 1 through 5 equals what is being affected. If you want to use the start and end position feature, we can move these and only have one section loop. Let's say this last texture part. Now, since there will be some clicks, you do want to turn up the attack a little bit. And make sure, whenever you loop it, you want to put your start or end position on a transient so it doesn't have way too many clicks. Yep. So now it only loops that section. The loop mode combined with the random and end start position is probably one of the most crucial parts of Multiverse. You don't know what you can create with this, especially when you add percussion or Foley textures. Each audio slot also has a separate ADSR envelope to give you max control over your one-shots or your audio files. Let's look at the time. And before I even get to that, when it comes to the time, movement, color, and master, each effect has two sections. Time has two effects, movement has two effects, color has two effects, and master also has two effects. Let's start with the delay. Since we are playing all of these, let's turn the attack up so we can get rid of those clicks. And we also want to turn just a little bit of sustain down for some of them. You can get really crazy with the time and the feedback, creating an endless soundscape if you'd like. While you're recording, you can also move this time knob as well. But then that of course messes up the long soundscape that we had. Let's bring this time and this feedback down and move on to the stutter freeze. Now this creates really cool glitched out stuff. Let's turn the mix up a little bit so you can hear it. You can hear the stutter freeze. I like to use the stutter freeze for textures and of course vocals and soundscapes, because imagine you're in the flow in the zone and you also get some delayed stutter freeze that comes when you're laying another chord on the frozen chord. And all of these effects and filters are going to be randomized at the end of the day. So it's almost impossible to receive the exact same sound. In the movement section, we have harmonic tremolo, the higher the crossover position is, the harder the tremolo hits. I love to use this on deep pads. The next effect in the movement section is chorus. Let's combine that with some delay. Let's turn the random octave playback mode on too. Remember guys, our one shot sounded like this. There also is a reorder knob in these sections to switch which signal goes through which. If you want the delay to be going through the stutter freeze, then that can happen. If you want vice versa, that can happen as well. The next section in the effects control panel is the color section. This, you have tone control and a tape saturation. Let's just see what it sounds like. Louder and fuller. But if you also combine this with a tape saturation, that's just common distortion. But if you also combine it with the spectral filter and turn the mix all the way up with these cutoffs down a little bit, you get something what I call a spectral frequency. These could be good for background pads and stuff that can just cut through. This section really works nice on bass and analog synths, the master section. It has halftime and a spectral filter. If you want the halftime to be able to work, all you gotta do is just press play on your DAW, and then that's it. We're trying to work on getting that fixed, but it should be easy enough to use. Now, the spectral filter, if we turn the mix all the way up, lengthen controls, and just play around with it, it takes away some of the high-end information, and it only cuts through the frequencies that are needed. The information is gone, and now you only get the deep sounding pad. Just so you can hear the difference. The filter is self-explanatory. It can be a high-pass filter, a low-pass filter, or you can use them both. The resonance also has its own unique capabilities as well. This is with the filter modulation and the harmonic tremolo together. All you need are 5 audio files and the randomize function. And for a quick little overview cameo, shout out to Tantu Beats and FL Studio. This, in fact, is my favorite fruit. Thank you guys for watching this quick overview on our instrument. We're not done getting into the nitty-gritty. There's so much stuff that this instrument can do. So, subscribe to Waves Crate and go to the description to sign up for the Multiverse waiting list so you can get exclusive discounts and new tutorials when I drop. This instrument drops on the 28th, so in 10 days, Multiverse will be released into the world. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next video. It's Mac from Waves Crate. Have an awesome day.